Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Curse of Strahd von Zarovich. I was trying to be slightly more serious. To be fair, this is not a super serious episode. We find
We're
our...
missing like 2 players. We can't do too serious.
We find
We're stalling
our
until people get here.
heroes. We find our heroes walking back to the... Town. The town. From the remnants of their previous adventure. Would anybody like to give a recap of what happened?
Margaret got stuck as a dog. We were in some weird anti-magic field.
Anti-everything field.
And, then we freed a boy.
Poked a guy, basically nothing really happened.
We freed him, he fucked off. Everything's good for us for now.
Yeah. Oh, and, I am a new character.
Yes. Now you're a bug person, I believe.
Yes, but your characters don't know that because my character has yet to take off their helmet.
I mean, I think the extra arms were a hint.
Most of their stuff is hidden underneath the cloak. Like the abdomen and like holds the extra arms behind their backs, held all the time, like until they're needed.
How do you prefer your bug people? Roasted
like
or fried?
centaurs.
Oh. No, that was a joke. Yeah, I think centaurs
salted.
are fun.
Dehydrated with a delicious seasoning.
I kind of like
I will
those,
eat
like,
amber
barbecue.
raw. I love the
You know
crunch.
how there's that, like, weird thing that people often do with animated ant people, where they just end up looking mostly humanoid, but they've just got massive junk in the trunk?
Yeah.
I like that. It's
Somewhat.
good design.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They look like people with like a funny extra pair of arms and their mouth is funny.
Sometimes the mouth's not even funny, like in ants.
Yeah, but
Remember ants?
Ants with a Z.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember ants?
I remember
Or
being
flashbacks.
I remember being disturbed as a child by the scene where the one guy's head is off and he's still talking.
I honestly wasn't disturbed by that one. I was slightly disturbed by the scene where they go and try to steal food from the picnic lunch, and it's all behind plastic.
You're not talking. No one's talking about when they basically redid Nam.
Realistic. Anyway, so last time our adventurers... I need to come up with a new word to call you guys, because intrepid's not correct.
Guests of Barovia is what I've been putting in the description.
Yeah, but that's not one word long. 3 words.
We could just call us guests.
Okay? Last time, our guestly adventurers were walking around, and they got invited by a nice little demon boy to help out with a slight magical problem that was causing Barovia to go on the fritz. So they walked into the woods, and in the woods, there was a small town with 2 buildings in it, and a stable. They explored all 3 locations before finally discovering that the basement of the one actual building contained a cell, and then they accidentally freed the guy inside of it.
It was pretty purposeful.
Yeah.
Well, it was an accident when you started
Barovia
breaking the containment runes.
Well, we didn't want
Yeah,
Barovia
we did
looking
that on
like early
purpose,
Skyrim. We didn't want people walking backwards while moving forwards and clipping into the
Fix
ground.
Containment room.
Damn you, Todd!
We didn't know
Us-
what we were doing because we couldn't even communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's because sound got turned off. What do you expect?
How are we supposed to know anything then?
Reading,
What?
exploration,
Read what? There weren't any books.
like stuff on the altars.
Never mind.
Anyway, they found a bug on their way there. The bug that speaks only in psychic eminences.
And they don't know it's a bug.
On the
And
way
I
back,
still have like an hour left of my being charmed by Strahd.
Oh, yeah.
yes, you do. You have returned to Goral. So, you have returned to Goral.
Who?
Little Goral.
Barovia.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you guys are walking back to town, and Murmur's standing with you guys. So, what was it like in there? I mean, I really would have loved to have gone with you, but, you know,
Quiet.
grippy bones. Figures.
Very quiet.
It's boring.
What?
It was boring.
Oh.
There was nothing
Huh?
to do. It was so quiet. Nothing worked.
You were a
Oh, you-
dog.
You freed a
was a dog.
dangerous criminal. That was something you could do. I suppose you did it.
I
Oh,
guess.
it's not like we could
What's-
know that it was a dangerous criminal.
Also,
We couldn't
it's not
hear
our
anything.
problem.
We couldn't speak to each other.
I don't know.
And-
I don't know sign language.
And like the half dog said, it's not our problem.
Not the half dog.
But you were a dog for a while until you turned back.
I am a
Therefore, half dog.
hag.
Half dog, half hag.
Quite.
All
werewolf.
huggable.
I am a full hag. I just happen to be blessed by my mother. It's a night mother.
Does that mean werewolf would necessarily not exactly apply because were means man?
Do remember in Old English, man did not mean a man. Man just meant humans in
Human.
general.
Exactly. So, as
So
a
it's
hag,
a wolf person.
I guess Feywolf.
as a hag,
Yeah, I'd be a
Feywolf.
A Feywolf. Feywolf.
Hey,
guess.
wolf. Yeah,
By the
okay.
way-
Anyway,
I don't think it's necessarily werewolf. I think it's more
I
like
pu-
I'm,
I
like,
put
I'm
a-
still a hag.
I put a
just-
hand on top of Margaret's head.
Yeah.
The correct term is lycanthrope.
You know what? That is fair.
I don't even understand how lycanthrope could even become really a thing in this plane of existence, considering Lycan wasn't. Oh, never mind. You wouldn't care. Anyway, so town should only be a few.
They became a thing because they are blessed by the Night Mother.
By the way,
That's a- I thought
Yeah.
lycan meant wolf, and thrope meant form.
am I coming through clearly?
I'm not sure. You are.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Lycan
Yes.
is a guy.
I don't know. I'm not
I'd
an
like
etymologist.
this conversation to be over.
To the
Anyway.
library.
I
By
don't
the
think
way,
Barovia has a
ooh.
library.
Does Barovia have a library?
I wish.
I mean, there's the Amber Temple. We could probably try to look up its entomology there.
You
want to walk
all the way to the Amber Temple? Yes.
Yeah, that's still my goal.
Time to look up the etymology of lycanthrope.
Yes.
Was it
Ruby,
etymology or
what?
entomology?
It's etymology.
I'm trying
God
to talk
damn
to the
it.
party.
No, entomology
Nice.
is if you were trying to study your new party member. Anyway, what did you want to say?
Yeah. I'm trying to get to the party's attention for one, but they keep talking about lycanthropy. By the way, I want to let you all know something that I will not be taking this helmet off often in the towns.
Gross.
All right. Also,
So?
I found it.
Also, why?
Oh, these. And the helmet starts to unfold, and underneath is this large insectoid ant head with a half antenna on one side and a robotic eye.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Gross.
I see.
That helmet
Please
has to
close it.
smell really bad if you never take it off.
Oh no, I
Well,
don't sweat. I
You know
don't
what? I
sweat.
stand by that.
You know, bug. You do. I do know that bugs poop.
Do they poop
Don't
through
worry,
their
the armor
skin?
takes care of it all.
Gross.
Ew!
Also, I looked up the etymology. Lycos means wolf, and anthropos means man.
Like,
Lycan was a
Lycan.
guy.
Can we get
No.
off the
King
lycanthropy
Lycaon.
subject?
well,
King Lycaon.
I turn to Olive via Olivia?
Olivia, hello.
Olivia. I turn to Olivia.
Olivia.
Look, it's hard to remember which one's which.
I know! That's why I suggested that one of them change their name.
Yes. And I don't plan on dying anytime soon, so.
I turn to Olivia and I say, "Can you imagine wearing a headpiece and never taking it off ever? That's gotta smell awful."
Well, there were a lot more of me back where I came from.
I mean, I never take this off.
Besides, the armor is like part of my body.
Gross.
Yeah,
Not
so
really.
is this, but I
Does that mean you're naked? You should
Ew.
put
I
on
mean-
some clothes.
I am carapace.
I avert
I
my
have nothing
eyes.
to show.
I
have nothing
avert
to
my
show.
12-year-old eyes.
I am a giant walking bug.
just because you look like a Ken doll, then it does not mean that you get to be naked.
That reminds me of that scene with the duck and Billy and Mandy.
You, sir, need some pants.
I do not need pants.
Or madam, we have not established this. I apologize.
It would be madam.
All right, madam, you need some pants.
It will not be
So,
needing pants. I'm wearing
back where
pants.
you
I'm
come
wearing
from.
metal pants. A long ways from here. I got here
Right.
because I needed to avoid debt collectors.
Right.
This
Right.
is
So,
probably the worst place to go.
Probably
Yeah,
the
come
they were
from
worst place
a
to go.
technologically advanced civilization,
Sort of.
and that's why you have that in your pocket.
Oh, what? This? My spirit reactor? And I pull it out.
Ah,
Yeah.
don't pull
how do
things
you-
out of your pants.
It's not really a pocket. It's a
I
bag of
see.
holding.
I shield Margaret's eyes.
It's a bag of holding.
You got a bag of holding just as a pocket. Nope.
Well, yeah, I made it myself.
That's very impractical. The hole's very small. You're not gonna get much in there.
Oh, it's elastic.
Gross.
I am not gross. I'm a... whatever.
You are pretty gross.
And this is why I don't take off the helmet.
So, but why do you think that the people of Barovia would care more about you being insectoid rather than me, a demon figure, or the half-orc, or the hag child, or an elephant?
As far as they're aware, I'm just a normal little girl.
Other than the
Nah,
elephant,
I think they know you're a little hag.
other than the
usually-
elephant,
You sell them dream cakes. They know what you are.
Yeah, but I look like this, and I use my disguised self to go Goth Scout.
Yeah.
Margaret,
how-
people are smart enough to know who sells what and what would sell what.
They aren't.
Do you really think the majority of the people in this fine city and town of yours really don't know exactly what a dream cake is made of?
Probably not.
They know.
A bunch
they
of
don't
them
care.
do. They just don't care.
anyways, I was going to say that
they
other
used to
than
know.
the elephant, the rest of your species kinds, all you little fleshy things, seem a little more common.
I have not seen another single orc since I've been here.
Well, outside of this
point-
place.
Murmur points at himself. Me? I'm a demon. You really think that's more common?
I mean, I am a giant walking, talking bug. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but you got a
Have you seen
helmet
that
on.
one?
You got a helmet on.
I mean,
to hide it.
yes.
I think didn't we fight the giant walking talking bug at some point?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that.
I don't think so.
Oh, I must have
At
dreamed
least
it.
not talking.
Did we fight the
I
bug?
mean,
We might have fought a bug.
I feel like we fought the bug. I don't know. It
I
gets a
look
little
up
blurry.
to the heavens. Oh gods in the sky. Did we fight a bug?
They're not in the sky. They're in the Amber Temple.
What gods do you think can hear you here? Forsaken
You believe
place.
that's- you believe gods will help you?
We've met gods before.
Have they helped you?
Yes.
You've met
Yeah.
living gods?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know if I'd call
Well,
it a god, more a
I don't know.
demiurge, but
I don't know if I call it living, but we have met a god.
again, I
Who?
don't know if I'd call him a god. Maybe more a demiurge.
It was the god that watched over the Night Mother's domain before she took charge.
Ah, one of the old gods. They were kind of fun back in the day.
Still a god.
I once ran with the Wild Hunt. Before that it was.
His name was Panic, I believe.
What's it?
Listen, there's only one god I believe in, and that is luck.
Well, the gods
No,
don't believe.
Which luck?
Gods don't care if you believe in them. They exist whether or not you believe.
Oh no, I mean, I believe the gods are useless.
Oh, they certainly aren't.
Which
Uh-huh.
luck?
They're a little
Oh, no,
useless
luck.
here.
I mean,
There's a
Yeah,
bunch
go
of
on.
different lucks.
If you ask the gods at the right place, usually the Amber Temple, then they will help. And
Amber
the-
Temple,
that's
Amber
what-
Temple. What is an Amber Temple?
The Amber Temple is the place where the gods congregate.
I don't know what an Amber Temple is.
The Amber
It is a
Temple
temple
is a
made of
tomb
amber.
for dead gods.
Oh,
It is
so
a-
the gods can be killed. So why are they gods?
They
They're
are.
still
Powerful.
there.
It is a place that has
Ooh, ooh.
nothing that dies here stays dead.
Right, right.
Yeah, because Strahd
That
won't
I
let
can
it.
stand by.
He's
Who's
really
Strahd?
cool. Oh, he is
Don't-
really cool.
Don't say his name.
I didn't say his name. You see
He
these
is.
mandibles? I can't speak.
Well,
But-
he's very cool, and he is nice. He let us. He invited us to dinner, and
Right.
then he.
His
Uh,
castle did try to kill us, Margaret.
Yes, but he let us go.
How'd that work out for
But
y'all?
He
anyways,
let us go.
He
Anyways,
did let us go.
He did let us go.
anyways, green one. You don't have to worry about me speaking. Here, I will say his name, and her mandible start moving just here.
I thought
See?
you. I thought Olivia wasn't green.
Nah, she's green.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
I thought she was like pink, but with orc like.
No, she's
Features.
she's like she's a paler green than your average orc, but she's still green.
Okay.
It's kind of like a fleshy,
But yes,
like
you
olive,
see-
It's
like
it's
army green.
a little more desaturated than your
Yeah,
standard
you-
olive, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's desaturated. It's not like a saturated green like some works. Some of them are like there's
Yeah.
like forest, like really bright, saturated green, and it's more of a desaturated tinge.
But yes, you do not have to worry about me speaking Strahd's name. All this you're hearing is me thinking.
Counts.
Look, I'm new to this whole psycho thing.
It's
I mean-
telepathy. All Thrycreen have it.
Psycho,
What's it like
psyker.
green?
I don't. There wasn't a lot of magic users back in my village. I'm not very used to telepathy. It hurts my head a little.
Thinking, 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 thinking.
Anyway, so we should probably get back to town.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any plans?
Other than find some way to get out of here, not really.
I'm just along for the ride. She says as her helmet folds over her head again.
Wonderful, wonderful,
I
wonderful.
feel-
Onward!
I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, but I cannot remember it right now.
Give it an hour, you might remember.
All right.
I'm sure you're perfectly fine, child. Not like you've
Maybe we should
sworn
get-
multiple blood oaths or anything.
Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should get the child home. Why are they here?
Well, Grandma said to stick with them.
She's self-reliant.
My
Who
grandma
is grandma?
Oh,
The
my
hag.
grandma is so nice.
What hag?
My grandmother.
Who is your grandmother?
She's
The
the one that
hag.
raised me. She and her sisters no. She and my aunts, they raised me. Oh, right. I have a sister somewhere that I have to find and for my own coven.
I think this one's been
Right.
playing pretend a little too long.
Nah, she actually does live with hags.
Oh.
I did
this has
use
happened before.
disguise self to make myself a goth scout.
Yes.
So you would have seen a little bit of my magic.
I can do magic too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I can't, so...
Of course,
Magic's not that hard.
I do two kinds of magic. The magic of the arcane and the magic of science.
I ain't saying magic. That's silly talk.
Oh, you have not seen the kind of science I have done then.
I am sure. I'm absolutely certain that I have seen every kind of magic that you can imagine, good child. Now, can we get back to the town? We're
We're
not.
walking,
Alright,
we're
we're
walking.
walking.
Walk and talk, walk
We're
and talk.
walking
Or
here.
Walk and think.
No, whatever.
Talk.
Anyway, it doesn't take too long for you guys to get back to the town.
Okay, I just want to say something. Anytime that we're, like, in conversation, you always assume we're just kind of standing in place.
That's not true.
Kind of
It is. The time that we have, like, extended conversation.
Okay,
Like,
to be fair,
while, with the context of going from one location to another, you always just kind of assume we're standing in place.
my point was that, like, in the conversation, you arrived at town, like, 3 minutes ago. And so you've been kind of standing on the outskirts of town while the thing hasn't put her helmet back on.
Oh, it's like folds in and out. Like, what was the feat called again? Use item or
Iron Man.
It's like how Iron Man's mask unfolds.
Yes, it's actually exactly like that.
Gross. And it's all gross and fleshy. Yuck.
And it cannot be removed except by me.
Why would it be fleshy?
Yeah,
I'm
why
just
would it
assuming
be fleshy?
Carapace.
Oh no,
Got
it's
films.
no, it's no. This is quite literally armor over my carapace.
Oh, okay then.
He's
I
a
turn armor
cyborg
into
in
its-
power armor.
Pretty much.
He's RoboCop.
Yeah, I was thinking it was metal, but then you did say carapace, and I was like, okay, gross. Because then
Hear
I was
me out.
imagining it like unfolding with like membranes between it.
He's Judge
Oh
Dredd.
no. I think that would be the best comparison.
What about RoboCop?
No. It's something she can get in and out of.
Predator.
Not quite.
No.
Anyway, let's
The
go
alien
into town.
symbiote. Anyway. Alright.
It's actually a little closer.
You know
Yuck.
what actually looks like the Venom symbiote? That's what Murmur looks
What?
like. Murmur kind of looks like a glob of Venom symbiote on top of some tiny form.
I want you to know I'm imagining him like that imp from Disenchanted, I think it's called.
Yeah,
Enchanted.
he looks like that. He's kind of, his form is malleable. He's kind of
I know, but
goopy.
I'm specifically imagining like The big
That
nose
was-
and like the fangs
That's fine.
and a bow tie.
His nose is a
Yep.
little bit more pointy, but
Also here, the armor attaches to you and can't be removed against your will. It also expands to cover your entire body, although you can retract and deploy the helmet as a bonus action.
Ack.
And it replaces any missing limbs and functions identically to the limb it replaces. And to take it on or off, I just use an action. Also,
you're
I
in
can use
power
heavy
armor.
armor.
We get it.
Yeah.
You're in power armor.
All right. So let's head back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk down 3 blocks. There's the inn.
All right.
You go inside.
All right. We've got.
People are shocked to see you.
We
Oh.
got breakfast, right?
Yeah, breakfast. Sure.
Wait, why are
do
they
you have-
shocked? Why are they shocked to see us? We stayed here last night.
I don't think they saw us go. They saw us leave.
Can't believe they're
It-
still alive. Walked.
Can't we be still alive?
Who does that?
We just left Strahd's castle. Why wouldn't we be alive? We survived
Okay,
I
that.
thought we weren't supposed to say that name.
As she's speaking, I put a hand over her mouth. Margaret?
You continue to hear people whisper in the background, and
Margaret,
eventually
you must be kind to the people here. They would prefer not to hear his name.
the bartender brings you each a large wooden mug stein. Everybody gets
Stein,
a large
yeah.
wooden stein and a shot glass. Yeah, there, breakfast.
Brings the sign to her helmet, and just like this metal straw, just slowly slides out and into the liquid.
Gross. I'm gonna look into the stein and shot glass. What does it seem I have been brought?
The stein is entirely filled with borscht. And
Alright,
the
I
shot
They ran out of
glass
bowls.
and the shot glass has some kind of spicy semi-alcoholic oil, and you're meant to drop it into in like you do, like when you drop a shot into a beer.
Yeah, a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, like that.
All right. Hell yeah, I'll eat.
Like spicy semi-alcoholic oil.
I'll drop the spicy Jaeger in and
I do it
continue
in chug.
drinking through my. I continue drinking through my straw.
Mighty weird person you.
Found him when we were out.
That why you going?
Oh no, they
No,
found me after.
she was pretty useless wherever we went.
Hey,
We found her on the way to where we went. It was like some weird little church out in the woods, I guess.
everything was quiet. There was a guy inside.
Don't like people. Town unsafe out there.
I could handle it.
We're
Also,
adventurers.
I come and go through the town all the time.
Yes, you are also a weird child.
Not weird.
You're a little weird.
Am I weird?
You're very weird.
What about me is weird?
The weird little hat on you.
My beret? And I point to it still disguised as Goth Scout.
No, the other
Murmur is chugging his borscht.
thing. Oh yeah, and then there's that thing.
Well, that's not mine.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about you anymore.
Rude.
What did I do?
You're weird.
How am I weird?
Do I really need to explain it?
Yes.
What? He's just
Yes.
out of character. What? He's just a small extraplanar being.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
out of character because Olivia doesn't know words that. No,
No, Olivia doesn't know what she knows what a plane is.
does she
she
know
knows
the
that
word
hell-
extraplanar?
No, but she could probably extrapolate the meaning. She knows what
Exactly.
hell is. She knows what hell is.
I mean, if I am to be honest, we're all weird. That's probably why we all survived.
Yeah,
We
Weird.
are extraordinary.
I wouldn't
I
say
am-
that I'm extremely ordinary.
Extraordinary.
Yeah,
I am
extra means more.
perfectly
I'm not
normal.
more ordinary.
I
Am I
am
saying it wrong?
definitely more ordinary than
Extraordinary.
the average person.
Extraordinary. Am
Yeah,
I saying that right?
Extraordinary. It's like
No, not the one that means that you're extraordinary. You are extraordinary.
As y'all are having this
This is silly.
conversation, Margaret just like leans over the chair and vomits.
That was perfectly good borscht.
gross. You okay?
No, I am not okay. What the? What? That was not good. That
Language?
was not. I didn't say anything.
You wanted to.
That was not good in the slightest. What happened there? Why did you let me do that? Why did you let me say his name so many times? Why did you let me do the blood oath? You should have stopped
Also,
me.
Out of character, I
You seem
just
to want to.
realized only the party and the bartender can even hear Golsheen.
That's fair.
She's not talking to the rest of the patrons.
The bartender has gone back to the bar and is worriedly wiping it down with a rag that is actually dirtier than the bar is.
Hey, Golsheen, you said your name was?
You can call me Gol.
Gold, do you know prestidigitation?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that's unfortunate. Barkeep, can we get, a mop?
I guess. Do you need more food?
Yeah,
No,
sorry, it wasn't that. I had a terrible morning.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe we
We'll
should
bring
go to
you
your...
breakfast in
No,
bed.
It was because of nerves. I had just realized something very bad.
Ah, you got so stressed you threw up. I've done that
Yes,
before.
exactly.
He walks over to you.
It's like,
This'll help settle your stomach.
no,
Please
I'm
go
fine
away.
now.
He's holding out a piece of bread to you.
No, I'm fine.
Actually, do I have
Bread.
a mop in my inventory?
I think someone has a mop.
I don't at the moment.
Oh no,
Bread?
it was my
Bread.
my hemogoblin that had the mop from the death
Ah.
house.
Bread. For you.
I do understand.
Margaret, just take the bread.
I'm not
Bread.
fine. I
Just take
take
it.
the bread. Fine, I take
If
it.
you want, if you want, I will put
It-
it,
it
in
is
my.
a-
I'll put it in my second stomach for prophylaxis.
No,
Gross.
Now that actually is gross.
I'm not giving
'Cause
it.
it's-
This is my bread. If anyone's gonna have to diss me,
That was also out of character because prophylaxis is basically what. It's basically them putting it into their second stomachs and then regurgitating it to feed to other ants.
gross.
I know ants. I know Trophylactus.
That was out of character.
I know, this is also me out of character.
Oh, okay. You sure you don't want that? Okay.
It's my bread.
All right. Could you
But anyways, we probably
leave
should see.
the- down here for a bit, please?
What?
Alright.
go.
We'll go upstairs to our room.
Thank you. I don't want to kick you out or anything. That would be stupid of me, right? Thank you.
It might
Goodbye.
be a problem getting in to our room.
I don't think we left out the window, did we?
We did.
We did.
Yes. Didn't we?
I don't remember.
The elephant was still barricading the door. Yes,
Whatever.
because it was night. Remember? It was night.
Ah, yeah. Well, let's see. Goodness gracious. Margaret,
What?
do you think you can go outside and climb into the window?
What kind of question is that? Of course I can.
Alright.
All
Do
right.
you think you can roll the elephant out of the way, though?
I can certainly try.
If nothing else, you can jimmy the pins out of the hinges.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go outside. And is our rope still there? Did we use a rope?
You did not use the rope.
All right. Is there something I can climb?
Probably just climb up the brickwork.
All right. I'll try to climb.
Roll for it.
All right. Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Athletic.
All right. I have higher athletics than acrobatics. That's not good. That is a 10.
All on your butt.
Aha. Okay. Serious time. Casting guidance on myself and trying again.
Okay.
All right. Athletics. Oh, natural 20 plus 2. Okay, so that's a total of 24.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
you
that-
got
make
serious.
up.
Gonna spit in both hands, rub them together, cast guidance on myself. And I'm gonna try and push.
Roll for strike.
All right. That is going to be a 18.
Yeah, no, that makes it.
All right. All right. Gonna unlock the door and just head downstairs. Sorry, it took a bit.
Oh,
I assumed you'd gone upstairs to the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been kind
Oh.
of just waiting outside the door.
Oh. Then I open and say, sorry, it took a bit.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah. So, what do we do? I am glad that we did not discuss any legitimate plans while I was under you-know-whose control. I am sorry for everything how I acted.
Wait, we didn't discuss legitimate plans? I could have sworn that's what we were gonna do today.
Well, yeah, we are going to, but we didn't within the last hour.
But you said that we were gonna come to town and, like, do research and stuff.
Research
Should-
that.
Is that not the plan?
Should we get the little one to her family to deal with this
Oh.
parent blood oath stuff?
No, my grandmother cannot know about that.
But if she is a hag, whatever that is, she might be able to fix it.
A hag
Oh,
is a form
that-
of semi-fey creature, similar to myself in rank.
We work with dealings, not contracts.
You ever heard of a witch?
What? Yes, I have. But what is a what is a hang on, whatever your name is. What is a dealing but a verbal contract?
They are two completely different things.
We have been saying this for decades, and these weirdos will not accept that there is not a legitimate difference between a contract and a deal. It's just that a contract has so many easier ways to get fine print into it.
If we write
Usually
it down,
contracts are written down.
if we write it down, then they can look over every tiny detail and find more loopholes. If we just say it, the decision has to be made there in the moment, and they have to rely on their own memory to try and weasel their way out of it.
If it's a contract, then the details can be legitimately small print.
Yes, but they also have that entire time to grab a magnifying glass and read the small print. With
It's so
a
much
deal.
fun. Have you? It's so much more interesting when you get to take up a little pen and make someone sign your own name, and then while signing your name, write the name of 16,000 of all 16 legions of demons that you happen to have as your beck and call.
Yeah, or you could just make a deal and have a handshake, offer whatever it is we are asking in return, and then that will pay dividends later
Correct.
on.
You just didn't describe the verbal contract.
Yeah, but it's not a contract. They have to rely on their own memory to try of the exact wording to try and weasel their way out of it. It is better than a contract because we are not likely to make mistakes with it.
And hang on, Murmur, was it? Don't demons usually
Yes.
keep the contracts and not give a copy?
Yeah. Well,
There is no
devils.
difference.
The demonic contracts are a little bit more complicated. So you see, the problem is that
Demonic
from
contracts.
Quiet. So back in the day, before the big split between demons and devils, devils were the people in charge, and demons were the soldiers. It was fairly simple. And then they got all uppity.
He's a glorified accountant.
No, that is completely incorrect. I am a glorified I was gonna say call girl. That's not the correct term.
A glorified sales associate.
No,
Executive
who-
sales associate. No
who are
extra.
I am a glorified operator. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so much more
Listen.
prestigious.
What's an operator?
It is someone who makes sure that mortals
I do
get in
exactly-
contact with the proper demon or devil.
I
whatever
do
firm.
exactly two things. One, I teach philosophy on the side. And two, I help certain people get a little bit of help from the afterlife. Why do you think I was contracted by her? I point at the elephant.
Is she dead?
No, the necromancer.
She is?
Yeah. I mean, that's what her file said. Like digs through his flesh. That he like digs into his own flesh, and then he like opens it up like he has a pocket, and then takes a piece of parchment out and starts looking down.
Yeah, then on that's
Necromancer.
gross.
Speaking of the undead, we should probably do something about our old friend.
Old friend?
Yes,
My old friend or your old friend?
our old friend. Friend in quotation marks. The one who claimed to be his daughter.
Oh, yeah, Hazel.
Yes.
The blooded one.
Yes.
She may become a problem.
Yes, that's why we should probably take care of her at some point. But unfortunately, she's probably in the castle.
Well, as long as she
For now.
stays in the castle, it shouldn't be too much of an issue then.
Oh.
And if she leaves the castle, I think vampires can be taken down with a stake through the heart. Cut off the head, maybe.
Sunlight, but I haven't seen sun since I got here.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
All right. Give me an hour. I have an idea.
All right.
Okay. Hear
All
me
right,
out. No, go ahead. Your thing.
What I need to take a short rest. No, wait, actually, hold up.
Antalion. Antalion.
Actually, I don't need a short rest.
I-
I'm fine. All right.
So many. Just side note. So many of the demons that are listed in like the Key of Solomon and the Ars Goetia and all that, they all teach stuff. It just seems like summoning demons is like going to community college.
No,
I'm
summoning a demon is just getting yourself a tutor.
I'm going to reach into my mouth and pull out one of my teeth and create an eerie token.
Do all you fleshies do that?
Not just me. It grows back whenever I rest.
I mean, technically I
Can
could,
it-
but
I can
other,
only-
other fleshies grow their teeth like that?
No.
It's 'cause she's a hag.
Yeah, I can only do
Ah.
this if I am. So I can't pull them out regularly. See, and I try to pull one out and it's firmly stuck. And so I can only pull them out for the express purposes of this. And I turn into an eerie token. Is there any paper nearby?
not a room. Would you like to ask people if they have paper?
Does anyone have paper?
Nope, not
I
me.
suppose I do. What kind
Alright,
of paper
and
do you need?
Parchment. I need to fold it.
How heavy do you need the weight to be?
Light.
What, cream or brown?
Brown.
He takes out a piece of parchment that is a dark brownish, kind of like chocolatey color.
All right. I'm going to cast origami on it.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it into a crane, which has a fly speed of 10 feet per round. So, the fly,
That's a fly speed of 60 feet a minute.
yes, which means, and it's a concentration of 1 hour, which means it can get to Castle Ravenloft in about 10, 20, about half an hour. It can get to Castle Ravenloft. I'm going to put my eerie token on the crane and tell it to try to fly into the castle, into the castle.
Okay. It
And
begins
that's
to fly away.
All right. Because I can make it fly to a location within a mile that I know of.
a
What
weird
are you
choice.
doing with that thing?
It'll come in. It's a surprise tool for us to use later. And I put my tooth.
Righto.
I put my tooth on it.
Here. Dune doesn't need light?
It doesn't need light. It's a
Anyway,
piece of paper.
Well, what are you using the thing for?
I am sending it to the castle.
are you guys sure you guys want to stay in the longer?
Yeah, we probably should leave.
Yeah.
I don't know how safe it'll be for a while.
Let's leave a note. Actually, you're still bound to her, so why don't you tell her where we are going? And y'all can
Okay.
catch up later.
Where
Hey,
is
has anyone
the
seen the
plan
turtle?
meant to go?
I don't know. Where are we going?
I happen
don't
to
I
know.
have
still
a
think we should.
thought.
I still think we should go to your guardians to see this issue.
I am not going to. I am not going to see. It's not an issue that my grandmother needs to know about.
I
And
was
what
just
about your aunts?
thinking
They
that
don't need to know either.
maybe I could just have a little discussion with my friend, with our brand new friend here.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Why don't you come over here for a second?
All right. And I'll follow Murmur.
All right. So, what are your plans here?
I don't really have any.
And your plans for your spirit battery, whatever you call it.
My spirit reactor? Hold on to it.
Yeah, that. Of course, of course. Onto it. Perfect. Now, I was just thinking I could facilitate a deal with you. We could.
What deal?
Well, I was thinking that maybe whose friend or someone to help you, with your artificing and all that, or maybe like a lab or something.
What are you getting at?
Well, I have a friend who might be willing to, have a discussion with you, help you out a bit, take care of the living situation now that we're stuck in this this God's forsaken realm.
And
That
what
sort
would
of
this
thing.
cost me?
Fraction.
Fractions?
Fraction of the currently stored power at a reactor.
Let me think. And from her back, she unloads this large, tube-like thing and points it at Murmur. No deal. Not this thing.
It only has to be a small fraction. It's
Yes,
not
and
like
that
it would be
fraction will be
gone
0.
forever. It's not like it would be gone forever. It's generating infinite power. Well, based on its fuel. And all I need is just a little bit of the fuel.
Very well. But if this comes back to bite me in thorax, you are dead.
Of course not! And he raises his hand to you. Just shake on it. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
One of her smaller hands extends out.
Do you need to do that in writing?
You're not.
Good,
They're
good
in private.
idea.
They're in private.
What? I was. Wait, did they go to another room?
No, they're just over like 5 feet
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that, like, seeing them extend hands for a shake.
Well, I was thinking that maybe she would do better doing, having that conversation and doing the whole, written contract thing with the friend of mine. All I need is a handshake deal to bring him here. Right?
Very well. I think I can handle a handshake. But you take
Wonderful.
a small fraction of this thing's power.
Yes!
Any more, and the deal is off.
Of course. Grasps your hand. Is it one of the fleshy ones or the robot-y ones?
They're all robot-y because I'm covered in armor.
Okay. So you don't feel the his quote-unquote skin peel away as he takes your hand. And his eyes begin to glow with a blue fire. Ah. Angel appears on the ground in between you, burned into the floorboards in fire. Think Blue Exorcist. This is the sigil. Kind of looks like a weird looking robot.
Malthus. Is that what it says?
Malphas.
It's obviously Smalfa.
I'm a smell
it's Alf.
demon.
As
No,
Alf.
You're all
Alf.
smadas.
It's
As-
no, it's Alphasm.
That just makes you a smada cuck.
And in the sigil appears a half-naked Kenku, the trowel.
The fuck?
This is what he looks like.
Gardener.
He just looks like a small Kenku. I'm gonna show the people
Hello?
at home. 1 second, I'm gonna show the people at home. Here we go. This is Malthas. He looks like a friendly fellow. Anyway.
Hello. So you're an artificer, huh?
Mm.
Wonderful, wonderful. I always love to deal with artificers. They're so fun. Now, I'll have a little bit of a deal.
Fun. I'm talking to Margaret.
So I'll have a little bit of a deal for you.
In written, of course.
Yes, of course. Said he was legit, right?
Yeah, he was definitely legit. Don't worry. She's legit. It's legit. It's legit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yes, of course, in written contract.
And her helmet unfolds to show the ant face.
Wonderful. Very pretty. Now, oh...
Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
Alright, wonderful.
And he just kind of sticks his hand inside Murmur. Starts digging around.
Ew.
Look, he's gotta get a...
Yeah.
Alright, so the deal will be threefold, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Each leave this small portion. First, contract fee. You will simply just pay the contract fee right now, alright? There, right there at the top of the page.
He does pluck one of his feathers and start writing in a black, sulfur-smelling ink.
Okay, now, after the contract section, that's the important part. Here, I will contract to you to do my speciality. And do 3 things for you. Okay? Now, the
Okay.
third thing will be covered by the third section of the contract. The first 2 things will be 2 of my best parts, and the things that I am known for. Yes? So first, I will help you. We will use a small bit of your energy, and we will construct a building of a building of your desire. Now, then, I will populate the building of your desire with my friend here's help, with artificers from around the world, or, well, sort of. Don't worry about it too hard. Finally, I will give you familiar. Brief deal.
Familiar.
Yes. I'll sign right here at the bottom. Agree to the price. A simple, very small price. There you go.
I'm going to take a look at what the price is.
It is a oddly written. It says 10. It says 1/10 of the fuel within the reactor.
What did he fuel this thing with? All right. She plucks another feather and signs. And there.
Wonderful.
Glad to make the deal. He rolls it up and he just kind of sticks it in his pocket. Because again, he is just wearing pants. I'm sorry, he's just so funny looking. Again, for the people at home, this is his face. I'm sorry, I fell in love with this picture. Anyway,
I like
yes,
that he just has hands.
He's got kind of long arms.
He's got long fingers. And a bird head.
And body.
Okay. Now, normally, you would not have access to find familiar. However, I grant it to you. You gain find familiar as a special spell from me. Once you summon a familiar, you will gain one of my legions as your familiar. Okay?
Okay.
Very simple. One of my 40 legions. It will simply appear as a raven.
Are they
Don't
demons or
worry.
devils?
It doesn't matter. Is demons, but people like their familiars to be aggressive. Yes, so it's fine. It's fine. Now,
And you provide me with this pocket dimension of wares that I need.
yes, I will develop a home for you. Now, it will take a little while, but I will be building it. He taps his trowel to his hand. And I will let you know when it is done. Simply perform the ritual, and you will have a messenger from me, your familiar, and he will tell you when it is done. Don't worry. Now, as for that payment, he taps a claw on the top of the spirit reactor, and it starts to glow slightly less intensely until it reaches 90% of the way it was glowing before.
Do you know what this thing is fueled by?
Yes,
I
but
did not create
that
the-
was not in the deal.
I understand. I did not create this. It was from the man who taught me everything.
Yes. Now, to you, I give you 1%. He touches Murmur on the forehead. Murmur, as forehead glows like blue fire for a minute. Okay, I will be back with your dream home in a week. I hope you survive. Thank you.
I think I will.
And then he
I am not alone.
He walked over to the wall and the bricks separate, like in Diagon Alley, and he walks past it and they close behind him.
Neat trick.
Yeah, everybody has their own way of getting into and out of hell. Personally, I'm a classicist. I prefer the classic. Do leave a bit of a mess. It scuffs at the sigil burned into, but it's fine. Anyway, he's a nice guy, and I got what I wanted. You got what you wanted. Got what he wanted. Good. Are you the type of artificer that has your magic spells as items, or do you have like a way to write them?
I usually have them as items.
Okay, then if you search through your items, you should be able to find a summoning box. Usually likes to make these little cubes with a button on top for artificers. He's kind of an eccentric. Anyway.
I couldn't resist.
Anyway, how are you two doing? God damn it, that voice is gonna stick with me. It's funny. How are you two doing?
Alright, I guess.
So with that settled, should we hit the road?
Probably.
Where were
Alright.
you planning on going?
I don't know, Olivia.
I have no idea.
I'm just following you two.
You want me to? I could smell you out another thing like last time. Won't be
No.
as dangerous.
No. Has my crane reached its destination yet? Has been like half an hour.
Yes, it has.
All
It
right.
took a while for them to talk to this funny voice.
Yeah,
bird.
and read through all.
All the little contract things.
All right. All right. Then I want to activate my Eerie token and do remote viewing.
All right.
All right. So I'm spying on Castle Ravenloft.
Yes, you are.
Yes. What do I see and hear?
Roll a D100.
All right.
Well, 2d10s. Roll 2d10s, not a V.
Oh, I got a 4 and a 3. Then.
Okay. It makes more sense to. 4,
Yeah.
1, 2.
I'm guessing that's where the crane ends up.
4 and 10.
4 and 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Then maybe it should... you find that a blazing hearth fire fills this rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with books and tomes. Their leather covers well oiled. Carefully used. All is in order here. Stone floor, thick lug in the center of the room, large load axe. Even the poker in its stand next to the fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged in room. Chairs of burgundy-colored wood, padded leathers, back cushions face the hearth. Huge painting hangs the mantelpiece in a heavy gilt frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait.
Alright, is there one nearby?
No. It is the room you were literally just in.
Oh, so it's next to their bedroom. Could I hear anything?
Roll for perception.
Alright, come on, perception. I'm good at perception. 22.
Okay. Yeah. You do hear something coming from the...
Alright.
You hear heavy breathing from feminine.
Oh no. Uh, does it sound like something that Margaret shouldn't be listening to?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, gross.
Look, you didn't save her, so I think what's gonna happen.
She still thinks Strahd's her dad, though. Ew. Still kind of gross. Alright, I come out and say, alright, it looks like he's torturing her. So I guess we're fine for now. Well, I guess it sounds like he's torturing her.
Huh. Well, I didn't think very highly of him, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. There's lots of loud breathings. I couldn't actually see them. They're in the other room.
You may want to check on that room every once in a while. If it
can't. I can only send it. I can only do that if it's within a mile.
Well, then maybe we should stay here.
But a
Is
couple
there-
of us have certain conditions which make staying in town not advised.
Speaking of which, I say it's like 5. It's gotten to late in the evening. 3 p.m.
Already?
Time's weird here.
Time is weird. Alright. Let's just go on the road and figure out where to go once we're not here anymore.
All right, we'll have to do something about the elephant.
And
the
again,
one-
has anyone seen that turtle?
Turtle's with us. Turtle's just quiet.
No,
Turtle
I think we
left-
left.
Turtle
think
left
we
the
left
voice
the
call like
turtle.
half an hour ago.
Yeah.
No,
Just assume.
No, Gunmetal never showed up.
No, Gunmetal
Gunmetal showed up for a little bit. It's just that you have OBS on, so you're not hearing Steam or Discord notifications.
Yeah, and then Gunmetal left.
Gunmetal was in for a bit, was muted the entire time, and then left.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume you guys left the turtle, the fields to the north.
We didn't.
No. Turtle was with us. All right. Turtle is with us, just being silent.
Just because Turtle didn't show up for the game doesn't mean you write Turtle off from the story and make a new character.
Olive, I am talking to you right now. We're going to go on the road. We're going to follow the road. When the elephant wakes up, bring her to us, okay? Okay, good. I see you giving a thumbs up. All right, we will see you later. Stay safe. And then we
Turns
leave.
out all of this entire time has been a cardboard standee. Falls off.
A lamp, a sexy lamp.
A barrel with a hat on.
But yeah, no, we're gonna leave Olive with the other player. We're gonna leave Gunmetal's character here with the other player who's not here, so that they can catch up with us later in the next session, hopefully.
Okay, where are you guys planning on going? From like an out of character perspective,
Following
where are you gonna
the
go?
road out.
Okay.
We're just gonna follow the road.
Okay, you follow the road for a few hours. As night arrives, you the crossroads once. You change the music.
All right.
Night.
Can I go hybrid form?
You don't get to choose.
I embraced it. I didn't resist.
Yeah, but it's also literally your second time being a werewolf.
That's fair. All right, I want to try and be hybrid form.
Roll wisdom.
Wisdom save or wisdom check?
Huh?
Is it a save or a check?
Check.
Check. All right. Oh, 10.
You don't get
Damn it.
roll a d6.
Do we have to? I'm not a fan of the rolling to see what breed of dog you are. I'm really not a fan.
Oh, no, you're not gonna
don't
be
think-
what breed of dog you are. What? You
No,
already are the one thing
we're-
you are.
Basically, you're rolling a d3 to see what form.
4.
Okay. You shrink 3 inches and you grow some hair on your arms.
That's fine. I can work with this.
Basically, like classic Wolfman rules, where they didn't put too much makeup on.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the call.
Gunmetal's back.
Back again.
All right.
Back.
This is
That
a lot
was right.
harder than it looks. This is a lot harder than you made it look. I say, and I punch Olivia in the thigh or wherever I can the knees, wherever I can
Olivia,
reach.
are you going to transform?
I'll go hybrid mode.
Okay.
Proper hybrid, though.
Full hybrid.
Dying.
Your knees don't go backward because that's dumb fantasy rules. Your knees
Yeah, no, it's
go up to
ankles.
your hips and your ankles lengthen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've actually read anatomy books.
Yeah, because we know how
To be
fucking
fair.
legs are.
Yeah.
It's still funny to me that that it's kind of sad that one of the most accurate werewolf transformations is in Harry Potter.
Yeah. But also, it's one of the dumbest looking werewolves.
That is true.
Because he doesn't have fur.
He has wispy
Right.
hair everywhere.
Yeah, he has stubble everywhere. He doesn't
He
have.
looks kind of like one of those like fur hairless dogs, but like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, it looks so fucking dumb.
Looks like a shaved Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just learned some Pompeii knowledge.
Oh shit, did shit happen in Pompeii?
No, it was something that was found in Pompeii.
What?
2,000-year-old gold bracelet. It's a coiled snake, and inscribed on the inside reads, "From a master to his slave girl."
Ooh.
Makes
It's
sense.
over a pound of gold.
Ah.
A lot of gold to give to a slave.
Yeah. It says in the thing, the metal content alone was worth more than 5 years of a legionary's wage.
Jesus.
Metal content
Christ.
alone was probably worth more than her as a slave. Anyway,
Yeah. So, should we set up camp here? Or should we go down one of the roads?
I mean, if you want to sleep, you can. I don't need to.
I don't know.
I can watch you sleep.
In today's money, that bracelet is worth almost $20,000 in gold alone.
by the
Jesus.
way, as the sun sets, that you see that the tree in the fork of the road has an empty noose hanging.
Should we
All
cut
right.
down that noose?
Probably.
I mean, it's
guess.
free rope.
It is free rope.
All right. I'll try to climb the tree to get to the what branch the noose is on. I mean, it's presumably the branch is strong enough to hold a body.
All right.
So it should definitely be able to support my weight.
Climb up to the branch.
Yeah. And I want to untie it.
All right. I need you to roll for that.
What do I roll?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? 12.
It does not. You do not manage.
I'm working with Cobble's not here. Okay. Night Mother, give me strength. I'm gonna try again and cast guidance on myself.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to find
Oh.
the special event for this.
Oh, okay.
Where are the special events for the goddamn middle of nowhere? This isn't Tulsa Pass, is it? Where is this?
I don't know.
Map of Barovia. Map of Barovia. Okay, so you are at F, right? And so F is Ivlis River. Crossroads. Where Ivlis River Crossroads? The book.
I don't know. Should I dig out my book? I haven't looked at it in a long time.
Ah, don't worry about it. I'll...
Oh. I got, what page is it?
Down here. Areas of Barovia, maybe?
Let's see.
Yes.
You found it?
River Ivlis. Yes, here we are. As you try, you hear a cracking noise coming from the gallows below you. Where there was once nothing, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes on you.
Uh-oh.
You realize the corpse looks familiar.
Oh. Who is it?
It's you, but older. Maybe 16?
Oh. So
It's
I would
you.
not... Yeah. I don't... Okay. Alright. Bug it. I'm just gonna cut it. I pull out my boomerang and immediately drop it because it's silver. How much
Roll for
damage
damage.
do I... How much?
Roll 1d4.
1d4. 1. You just see me like pull out the boomerang and say, "Fuck it, I'm cutting it." Pull out boomerang. Ah! Drops to the ground, and it drops to the
Roll
ground.
a dex save.
Ah! Dex save.
Yep.
12.
You fall onto the ground below the gallows. The body is no longer hanging there, but you're sitting on a pile of grave dirt.
Do I land on my boomerang?
No.
Okay.
Manage to save
Well-
yourself.
Well, that was a mistake. Alright.
Okay, look. If you really want to deal with all of this magical bullshit around here, you might want to take a right at these crossroads, guys.
Doesn't lead to Castle Ravenloft?
No, that's the next crossroads.
Oh, okay.
Here, the right goes to the their pool encampment,
Okay. Then
where
yeah.
the Vistani are.
Yeah, let's go mingle with some vistani then.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna carefully scooch my boomerang back into its holster. Trying not to touch it.
Do you want me to pick that up for you?
No, it's mine.
But you can't touch it.
Fine.
It's mine.
The road gradually disappears, and it is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above you. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake, several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands alone near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering to the north between the river and the forest's edge. I feel like this is way better when it's at night. This scene would be ruined if it was during the day. Like, I think it expects it to. Anyway.
Margaret,
What?
what are the Vistani's views on werewolves?
I think as long as we don't I think as long as we are not a threat to them.
Okay.
Like as long as we let them know that we don't mean them any harm.
Yeah. I guess we go in the tent then, I guess.
Why don't we
We
announce
go to
ourselves?
the bonfire.
We mean you no harm. We are just looking for a place to safely settle for the night.
Luke Guru, why do you want to come to us?
Because we need somewhere safe to stay for the night.
Why do you not run in the woods? The woods are safe for your kind, are they not?
We
don't
have
know.
some of our kind that ain't our
We also,
kind.
yeah, we have some in the party that would not be as safe in the woods.
Alright then.
They don't have the blessing of the Night Mother, unfortunately.
Don't need it.
Madame Eva, come here, please. Yes, what is it? What is it, child? Oh, little ones, huh? I see. I think that I can help y'all, child.
In what way?
I will cast a spell.
I would prefer to
Simple.
know. I prefer to know which one before we agree to anything.
I will, upon this fire, I will cast a spell that shows everyone's true.
All right.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hold on a moment. I have. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
All right.
he's as true as form as you are going to be saying.
I will show the form of all your soul.
All right. My
Okay,
perform
then.
looks like this, and I'm gonna use my second free disguise self of the day to go Goth Scout.
She
This one I
throws,
threw.
she throws a bundle of,
I wasn't expecting this to have lyrics.
I
Me
wasn't
either.
either, I'm gonna be honest, but it does sound good, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
As long as it's not
I
too
have it
loud.
on, I have it on quiet enough that, they won't really be able to understand the lyrics, even if they are English, because I can't understand it.
Yeah, okay.
I
It
don't
could
sound
be
English.
Irish. They could be
Or a
like
mistake.
Irish or.
Yeah, hold on. That's features. Do I not get a disguise self from? Oh no, I have it prepared. Okay. Sorry, I have one free disguise self, and I have two automatically prepared disguise selves. That's what it was. That's what was throwing me off. So then, yeah, I'll expend the spell slot for disguise self.
She throws sage into the fire. And it
No, not the
burns with
mouse.
It burns with a green light. Suddenly, your bodies are changed. Behind you, your shadows now appear as you were. You are now your true.
What about me? Can
So
I get through my
Margaret,
armor?
so Margaret is currently in her normal hag form. All in
Right?
all,
Yeah.
her eyes are glowing,
Oh, nice.
glittering with the magic of them. Olivia,
Oh, cool. Normally, it's just the one hidden by the skull.
Olivia is in the form, in full wolf form, still able to has tusks.
I was
she-
expecting my true form to be myself, but alright.
It seems, child, you have accepted your new soul.
Oh.
I'm a part of you.
I blame panic.
That
Fair.
is a fair choice, child. And, Gulshin, you look down at your arms. They don't look that different than they did before. You don't feel the same. It doesn't feel like you have armor on.
Is my armor not on?
When you take a closer look, you see that you don't actually have armor on.
Oh dear, I am naked.
Instead, your limbs and your body have become a completely, perfectly artificed clockwork version of
Okay, this
your
is odd.
original body.
You're naked and a robot.
So what do you make of this?
Seems, child, that you are one is in love, craft.
I do have passion.
Your soul has become one with your craft. You no longer see yourself, your original form, your armor as true form.
The mask
see.
is no longer a mask. Now your original face, mask, worn.
I see. And no fear about me being a giant talking bug?
Child, if I felt everything that came through these woods, I would be constantly in fright.
Good point.
Child, I have met elder gods that have walked through these woods, scared out of their wits of that there vampiric fella on the hill. Just a matter of perspective. We go where we want, and no one tells us no. What is in English?
What?
Olive awakens from her coma and is sitting back at the hotel.
You're sitting in the inn next to a sleepy Yasu.
The last instructions you were given was to guide the elephant to us when
She woke
wakes.
up.
Yeah.
Seeing
And
as
we
we're
just
getting
said
close
we
to the
were
end of
going
the
down.
session.
And we said
Okay.
we were going down the. We were just gonna be following the road.
Alright, I guess upon waking up, I'll just go ahead and do that.
Well,
Ugh.
she's still asleep.
Mm,
You could
I
cart
tried-
her, I guess. You'll need to get her downstairs.
Put her
I'll
on your
try to-
back,
I'll try to carry
fireman
her.
carry.
I'll try to carry
Roll
her with
strength.
Alright.
You remember this is an elephant you're picking up.
And you're a
Yes.
turtle.
And I'm a turtle. Yes.
But you are also very strong, I think, right?
Yes, I'm a fighter. Not really using like my bronze like all show offish. Just using my bronze just to try to help me through the day.
All right,
Ooh.
childs.
Oh.
There are 3 things that that we can do here, child.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not carrying the elephant.
Okay. Move on so that we can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. There are 2 things that you may want to do, child. You can stay here for the night, free of worry. Simply stay around the bonfire, or forms with. Or wish, come to me, Sherry, and I will your fates.
Could we do both?
Of course.
All right.
You wish I read your fates first or later?
I could take my fate being read now, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had my fate read.
I've never had it read before, so sure, why not?
Alright, child, come to my tent, and I'll show you the truth. Damn it, my pack of cards was on the ground, and now there's a bunch of dust on the sticker residue.
Ah,
Alright.
rip. Same
Big
brain
rippy.
cell. The brain cell is the same.
Look, we have established we have exactly 1 brain cell between the 2 of us. We are literally the same person.
Bounces between
And
you
then-
like
And then there's the
Windows
ant that,
screensaver.
and then there's the ant with a with an 18 intelligence.
No, we're talking about our actual selves.
Yeah, we
Oh,
both
yes,
said.
absolutely.
Yeah, we both said rip, big rip at the same time. Or was it
You
all
see,
rip?
what it is we have one. I think it was our rip. You see, what it is we both have one brain cell, but they're quantum linked.
Yeah, we are exactly the same person.
Alright. So you walk into the tent. Magical flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of the tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. You know, when it said velvet for a second, I just remembered all those like velvet Elvis paintings.
All right, but do you want to remember something that'll make you feel a little sad though?
Sure.
Velveteen Rabbit.
Oh, I like the Velveteen Rabbit.
That's what makes you sad.
Rabbits. I like bunnies.
Yeah, that's why it should make you sad. The story's kind of sad.
Most stories are kind of sad when you get down to them.
Anyway, Fate's time.
Billy and Maddie is kind of sad. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as the hunched figure of the woman behind it peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice cackles like dry weed. At last you have arrived, child. Cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips. What can Mama Eva do for you?
Fate, please.
Yes, of course, child. Sit down, sit down.
Alright. I sit down, still hybrid wolf form. It's funny to me in my brain because I'm just imagining the chair's like a little too small.
There aren't chairs.
Oh.
Are there like
It's on the
pillows?
ground. Like flat pillows, like meditation style, like those like black ones.
Ah, okay.
A yoga mat.
Well, keep in mind, we're not really of meditative religions.
We're not of any religion, really.
You're Wiccan.
Haven't you repeated that like 12 times? And every time she's like, no, then just agnostic. Anyway.
She's a witch. She does magic.
Not every witch is Wiccan.
Ah, that's true, that's true.
I grew up Wiccan.
I do find Wiccan to be one of the more compelling potentials.
Wiccan's nice, but the problem is that the Wiccan community has kind of a bit of like cultural appropriation problems, and also some of them are kind of creepy.
Yeah.
One of the major founders of the religion was kind of like, yeah, no, I want to see 12 naked women every time I cast a spell, so that's gonna be a part of the. You know?
Yeah, but
maybe we should stop talking about religion.
Is there any good organized religion though? Just do what you like.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's
I'm glad
almost
to
like-
see your child. Huh? Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's almost like when you have a mass organization, the people in power tend to abuse that power, regardless of what it's about.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice to see you, child. First of all, nice to see you, wolf child.
Wait, which one is the wolf child?
He points at,
Olivia.
Olivia. Nice to
Okay.
see you, wolf child. Very nice.
Very
Is
nice.
nice.
You have done so
What?
much, child. I have watched you day to day as you have learned to accept yourself, and when you spoke, the old god. Wonderful. Now, of course, you, child, small
Yes?
one, I have watched you. I have watched you as you came close to running into your third coven member. on several occasions, and I watched as you used to sell the ground-up bodies of children back to their own mothers.
But they know, according to some people.
They didn't care to know, child. Why do you think they sold the bodies in the first place?
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. Are we supposed to just
Whatever
let
you
it
say.
rot?
Well, letting it rot would be better than what would happen if... Oh, I'm slipping into the other voice. Letting it rot, child, would be better than what would happen if it were to grow up.
Exactly. Either they grow up to be a monster, or they die and get brought back as an undead, or we grind them up and eat them.
Finally, child.
It's the best possible solution.
Finally, for you, young insectoid.
Yes.
Young grasshopper.
Ant.
Oh, I was doing a bit. Don't you? No, whatever. Anyway, child. It was, I was so interested to see you show up. Because you brought that to this world.
Brought what?
He points at the spirit reactor, even though it's in your pocket. That is a very dangerous object.
What is everyone's obsession with this thing?
Well, it does happen to be... well, child, it does happen to be the one thing that could finally cause the destruction of Barovia.
Is it anyway?
For good.
Oh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends on. It's
Up
a
to
matter of
you.
perspective.
It really is. Personally, I haven't minded coming back. Mama Eva has been coming back and again and again. Time and again, child.
Okay.
But others are... do feel like it's a tortured existence. Of course, there are a couple people still around. Still worship that, bird princess or whatever her name was.
Malthus?
I like that that's your, that's the character's only idea.
I mean, I haven't seen any other birds.
She means the Raven Queen. Called her bird prince.
Oh.
Wait, so then that has. Hold up. Is whatever it is that you have just like full of thousands of souls or something?
I don't know. I didn't make this thing.
If it is, why did you bring it here?
Cause he was my my teacher's. He gave it to me before he died.
Any idea how dangerous it is to bring thousands of souls into Barovia at once?
Well, if it is souls, they're also contained.
Yes, things cannot leave Barovia.
No,
Any
I mean
soul in
contained
Barovia,
in the reactor.
and if it breaks,
Technically, child, there is a way. There are ways for souls to leave Barovia, if you are let out of the place.
he's
Out
not
of
going to
Barovia.
let them out. Probably. He
But
never
he
lets
lets
anyone
us
out.
We
Yeah,
leave all
only
the
to,
time, child.
only to bring other people in.
Yeah, that's fair, but of course he also lets adventurers out sometimes. When they think that they have won the day. He lies defeated, pretending to continuing to pretend to be dead, while they leave and think that Barovia will be right as rain forever.
Wait, if it contains souls, ooh, can we trap him in there?
In any case, child, how about I do that reading?
Yes, I would.
He is.
I would prefer to drop the apocalyptic talk and just have my potentially apocalyptic future told.
He is smiling a bit as you speak.
I'm imagining she looks like the old lady from like Skyward Sword.
I was.
Impa?
Well, I didn't want to spoil it.
I was.
Call her that at the beginning.
No, they don't. They don't call her that until the end.
Well, okay, but it's not uncommon for Impa to be an old lady.
Yeah, but Impa is a young girl in the second
Impa's
dungeon.
basically in every iteration.
Yes, but there's already an Impa, and the fact that they're the same person is the twist at the end.
It's also like a decade-old game.
No.
Nobody cares about spoilers for Skyward Sword.
The old fine.
Nobody cares about Skyward Sword.
Actually,
Isn't Skyward Sword the one that people always make fun of?
Yeah.
Like there's
I
a,
love
like there's a Ego Raptor video where he's like, and this is my least favorite game.
Bomb
Bomb
bowling. Okay, but Skyward Sword HD.
Skyward Sword HD is okay.
Yeah, Skyward Sword HD. I'd say
It doesn't make it a better game, but it does get rid of the annoying shit.
It does make it marketably improved.
Okay, but it's just polishing.
Yeah, it makes it
Anyway,
significant.
we should get
Getting
to the
rid of
reading.
the redundant shits.
Yeah, okay, enough tangents. It's the rules.
Yeah, I'm imagining old Impa for the lady.
I was imagining her as some combination of the old lady from Princess and the Frog and a old Romani woman.
I imagined
that makes...
Impa from
Yeah,
of
that
the
makes
Wild.
sense, though.
Anyway, she places down first 3 cards in arc and 2. Okay, how's this last bit?
As far as I know, there's only like 2 canon games where Impa's in where she's not old.
I can name 3 games in which she's not old.
I can only name 2.
And then she places 2 more, the final one being in the center.
Alright.
Celtic Cross.
Yeah, it is a cross, but she places first the one on the left, the one on the top, then the one at the right, then the one at the bottom, and the one in the middle.
Yeah, I know. This is the 10-card spread, the Celtic Cross.
5 cards.
Yeah.
And yes, it is. He places it weird though.
It's card
Yeah.
readings. It's
I don't
part
know.
of it's part of the Strahd
Module.
Experience.
part of the module.
I know. I
Part of
do
the
card readings
experience.
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
so
you
have I.
you can get a special version of like the Curse of Strahd dice that comes with a pack of cards for this. Because it's got its own flavor of tarot.
Okay, can we do this real quick? And
Yes.
Biddy, can you mark down the names of the cards I tell you?
Yeah, I've got notes.
Okay. This card, children, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. Ah! It's the Myrmidon.
All right, is this for all of us or individual?
For all of you, yes. Myrmidon. You need me to spell
Alright.
that for you?
Nah, I can assume.
You know Myrmidon, like, means ant person. Anyway. Now for the second card.
This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
What was it?
I forgot. Supposed to remove.
Aw.
Was it Myrmidon again?
No, it was a face card.
Oh.
Do we have
Let
to
me redo
restart this
this.
bit?
Ah.
Restart it except for Myrmidon because we've got Myrmidon.
It won't be
Just
a
go with the
proper-
next card drawn.
Can't, because the next card drawn, the one that was in the 3 positions.
I think she means from the deck.
Yeah, draw another card to replace it with.
I already did it, so
Okay.
Oh.
pull out all the... So does that not include jacks?
I don't know.
I think jacks are considered face cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just says
Yeah.
with a crown icon.
Well, if it doesn't have a crown, then I guess not. You know?
No, I guess it would include jacks. Is there a 10? Yep. Or... and... 9...
Could I erase the note about Myrmidon?
Well, good, because I already reshuffled that one in.
Alright, I'll erase that note then.
Cards. I think it meant all the face cards, including jacks. I don't know, it had weird phrasing. I could have sworn this book expected you to have a pack of playing cards, not a fucking...
Tarot deck. No, it comes with cards, like in the back, doesn't it? Doesn't like it comes with.
Oh, there's... Okay, so the kings are the high deck, and you're supposed to use the high deck for the last 2.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
Does that include jacks?
Yeah.
Yes,
just-
I mean
just say
jokers.
yes. Oh,
Includes-
jokers.
That's what my question was, and it is. It does.
Yes.
Which one would you say is Joker 1 and which one 2?
The black and white one is Joker 1. The colored one is Joker 2.
Okay. Right, I'm going to do this proper like. Stupid cards. So now, that's why it's written so weirdly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This card tells the history and knowledge of the ancient that'll help and better understand your enemy. The Avenger. The treasure lies in a dragon's house, in hands once clean, now corrupted. Okay?
I,
You write down Avenger?
I've written down the Avenger, yeah. I didn't write the thing about the dragon, but I assume that's part of the card.
It is.
Alright. I've got
The
the
two
Avenger
of
down.
glyphs. The missionary. I see a garden dusted with snow, watched over by a scarecrow with a sackcloth grin. Look not to the garden, but the guardian.
Is that part of the mission or the two glyphs? Or is the mission part of two
Missionary.
glyphs?
It's the two of
Missionary.
glyphs, the missionary. Just like the first one is the one of swords, Avenger.
Oh, okay. I gotcha, I
Now
gotcha.
the third one is the nine of glyphs. The traitor. Look for a wealthy woman. A staunch ally of the devil. He keeps the treasure under lock and key with the bonds of an ancient enemy.
Oh, that would probably be Fiona, wouldn't it?
That makes sense, that makes sense. She
Oh,
does worship the man.
Yeah. Fiona Wachter. She's a friend we made a deal with.
Friend.
She is a friend. No quotations in that. No air quotes in that. I consider her a friend.
You consider her a business partner.
This
Well,
card
that's better.
shall... Okay, so the second one was this card shall... Force of good, protection, holy symbol of great hope. Third card was this card will be power and strength, tells of a weapon of vengeance, the sword of sunlight.
Alright.
The fourth card. This card shall shed light on one who will greatly help you in the battle against darkness. The Beast. A werewolf holds a secret hatred for your enemy. Use her hatred to your advantage.
Her hatred. Have we met any werewolf girls yet?
Out of character, yes.
Finally, your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond morality. This card will lead you to him. The Raven. Look to the mother's tomb.
Of course, it would be the goddamn raven. Would it be anything less than the raven?
Right, have you note
What's wrong with the
those
Raven?
down?
What?
What's wrong
You
with
noted those
Raven?
all down? Yes, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I've got them.
There you go, child. That is your reading. Now that you've gotten a proper reading for once. And hogwash that relative does.
Excuse you? She said that I would meet my third sister. Or second sister? Not third sister. I'm the first sister. My new sister is the second sister. The one I'm looking for is my third sister. If that makes sense.
You will.
I think... Right.
You will find her soon, child. We've come very close.
Alright.
Well, that's great news.
Yes, that gives us a few places to look for for our destiny. One of those probably sounds like Fiona. And the other, you'd have to go to the goddamn Raven. Would the tomb? Do you know if the tomb would be the Emperor Temple, or would it be a different place?
I mean,
I cannot tell you
prob-
that. But I did
We
tell
can-
you that it would be the tomb of the mother.
Yeah. The Night Mother?
Could
Whom
be.
of the mother.
I don't know
The
if she
mother's
means.
tomb.
I don't know if she means the Night Mother or if she means the Raven Queen. Because if that's Raven, we'll have to ask that stupid Raven. Probably. I don't want to.
I mean, I should have a box to summon something that connects to Maleficus.
No, not that one. There's a Raven
And-
that frequents.
There's a lot of
like-
ravens.
There's one Raven in particular that we have a sorted history with. It's the only notable Raven I can think of. Which means we'll have to go near the mill.
The names of the cards are just the names of the cards, child. They don't
I don't
necessarily mean it.
I don't think we need to actually seek out a raven.
No. No. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't actually need to seek out the Raven. Alright.
Well,
it's not
good night,
the-
everybody. I think that'll be the end of our session.
Alright. Well then, definitely check out some of the other stuff on the channel. Biddy, Chalkfy, and I got tabletop simulator on the channel. I also run another D&D campaign. It's a homebrew I called World of Tapir. Oh, excuse me. I had hiccups. They recently had a heist episode.
And of course, you can always check out our the other game, Silver Plays, our old campaign, fine, and 1.5.
Yes.
And about a third of Silver's last one.
Oh no, it was only like 10 episodes.
Have like a 3-year thing.
Yeah. It
How
was
many
only like
weeks are in a year?
52.
So like 10 episodes out of 150. That's like 5%, right?
Well, also bi-weekly, so it'd be 10 episodes out of 75. It's 1/7.
It wasn't bi-weekly the whole time though.
Oh, that's true. Either way,
I don't know.
it's a small amount. It's the tail end, like literally just the final arc of the campaign.
As well as a
Um,
few extra special episodes. And
Yes.
don't forget that the channel is always here for you. Thank you everybody for listening. We have been...
Comment what is your favorite tarot card? I like the Fool.
Hanged Man.
That's fair.
Uh,
I always get so mad when people depict the Hanged Man as like hanging from the neck from the noose, because that's not what the Hanged Man is. It's hanging from the ankle upside down.
Yeah, 'cause he's
I'm
supposed to
split
be like
between the
Odin.
moon and death.
Yeah.
mine is the sun because it unveils all secret rooms and the entire
full
map,
And heals you.
Ba-doom-ching.
and it heals you. That's true.
Ba-doom-ching.
And
The-
doesn't it
the-
also attack enemies?
I
No.
think it also does damage enemies that are in the room. Yes.
Yeah. It basically does everything in Binding of Isaac.
Well, thank you everybody
Yeah.
for listening. This has been Curse of Strahd. I have been your knight, one bunny fellow, Chalkfy. And... Oh, Bungeons. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye
Good night, everybody.
bye.
You sound like a Yogscast member when you say that.